Hello, I am Moodida, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Today, we will be breaking the speed record for trains. I've got 2 train rides to take you on. One is completely legitimate, everything is within the world border. The second one has a little bit of gray area, but I got it to go even faster, and then I'll quickly show you how I did it. This very first one is completely within the world border. Let me show you. If I go up just a little bit,
The designated zone
I take damage.
by other pioneers. Quote, it really sucked and then I died, don't recommend. Unquote.
Fair enough. And yes, the train goes fastest backwards. $7.20. And if I get out of the train, I can still walk around here. I'll fly, there we go. Everything is completely within the world border. 720 kilometers per hour. And if I turn off fog, this is where we are, in case you're curious. Right at the very end of the map. In fact, this is what it looks like. This is where it ends. This is where it starts. Turn on fly mode here. But you can actually build past
Please remember to
the border.
Your designated zone as stated in your contract. Violation of this contract will result in serious consequences should you survive.
So now let me reset the train, and let's see how fast we can get this one to go. Now we're going for max speed here, with just a little bit of gray area. And there we go, 736 kilometers per hour. So when I said there was a bit of a gray area, this one is built so low that if I get out, I instantly die.
You are in imminent violation of your Fix-It contract. Please refrain from leaving the designated zone or you will immediately be terminated.
Yeah. They always threaten to terminate me. I keep coming back. So 720 and 736 are the 2 speeds I was able to achieve. You can let me know in the comments what you feel is the real max speed, because technically, you could build this entire thing in vanilla. The only mod I used was the fly mod. But you really can build below where you start taking damage. It'll start off pretty slow at first. The farther you go down, you start taking more and more damage. So with these being blueprints, it really isn't that bad to build all the way down there. Now let me show you real quickly how I did it. If you take a 4-meter ramp, and you try to place a rail on it, it will not place. And a 4-meter ramp is essentially For every foundation, you're going up 4 meters. So what if I just do just under 4 meters? If we go a full length of a Mark 6, that would be 48. We divide that by 8 and then multiply by 4. That would be what a 4 meter ramp does, is 24 meters. So what if I just brought this to 23 meters? I grab the top of it, I put it in diagonal mode, and then I make sure to aim at the very end of this beam. And then just to get it all nice and even, we're going to do the same thing starting at that end. And if I look at the same spot up here, they perfectly overlap. So the train can't go up a 0.5 grade, but a 0.479167, we are good to go. And so what you want to do is grab the rail line. Now you have completely free placement here, so I tried to just get it as centered as I could, but honestly it doesn't matter too much. What you need to do is leave yourself about 1 foundation of a gap on both the top and the bottom. So I'm going to start it here. I'm going to click it once. And now obviously I need this to be straight, because if it's not, even just by a little bit, when I use the auto connect, it's going to put a weird wiggle all the way through the track. Thankfully now, if we hold control, it'll force it to go completely straight. And so now I just want to give myself, like I said, 1 foundation on either side. And now I've pretty much got the steepest rail you could make in a blueprint. I guess technically you might be able to make a longer one. If you did this going diagonally, you could get a little bit longer. So if you want to try that and get a faster speed, I look forward to that. Once I had the blueprint, it was pretty easy. You just place it, put it in blueprint auto connect. And then if I was going from the bottom up, place it right on top. And for whatever reason, you need to nudge it down by 0.5 meter. And now I can nudge it all the way over. And once I get just past the halfway mark, that will show up. I'm going to click it once, and then I'm going to keep nudging it all the way over. And that is how I built this. So let me know in the comments what the real top speed is. When I looked up previous top speed videos, I wasn't able to tell if they also extended into the void past where you take damage or not. I hope the brief explanation helped, and now you can create custom grades for your own rail line, just not over 50%. I'm going to put together another short but a little bit more in-depth video on how to make these steeper than normal rails and the limitations for, actual practical use instead of just trying to go down really fast. So look forward to that, and thanks for watching.